Okay everybody, I thought I'd do a quick review here of my plants. Haven't done it in a couple weeks and they're really rocking, so I thought I'd do a little quick walkthrough. I'm going to definitely do a quick one because I want to do a pod test tonight too of a scorpion that I promised the guy I would do to see if I could tell if it was a butch tea or not. That ought to be special. Anyhow, here we go. I'm just going to walk through them real quick. This is a boot, chocolate boot that never flowered. You can't really see. It's kind of late afternoon, so I have no sun. Can't really see the size of the plant, but it's huge. Now it's almost, this is just above eye level right here. So that's pretty good. There's flowers all over this thing, just packed in pods everywhere. I mean, it's literally just loaded with pods now. There wasn't a damn thing till all of a sudden they're everywhere. It's really got a lot on here. There's a couple branches here that are hanging way down. There's too many pods on them. Nice big fat ones. Really healthy looking pods. This one, I'm going to come back around here. This one is the one that had all the fungus problems. I said to hell with it. I am not messing with it anymore. Look how bushy that sucker is. This is a Moruga. It just went nuts. It didn't get any taller really, except for that little branch right there, but it's got a couple beastly little pods on it. It's got some little ones coming in right there, but it's got a one I just found on here. I kind of been just leaving it alone. I'm not picking off the moldy things or anything, but a couple pretty nice Morugas on here. There's about half a dozen on there at least that I can see. It's so bushy I can't really even see them. This is a 7-pod not white, as everybody's saying now when they don't come out right. Pretty red. This is a 7-pod white. It's pretty loaded. They're just taking forever to ripen. These things are everywhere. That's about the next one to go right there. It's almost ready. Starting to turn that yellowish cream color. These are probably going to be next. This is a 7-pod burgundy. It's rocking and rolling. This thing just keeps pumping and pumping and pumping pods out. Ripens about 2 or 3 a day and just keep building them. These Caribbeans aren't liking this little cool snap. They're doing great. I mean, it just, the leaves don't look great. They're kind of starting to yellow and lose some of their extra leaves. A lot of them are doing really good and they're real healthy like this, but then it's like it's dropping excess baggage or something, maybe because it's so many pods hanging on there, but you can see if the discoloring of some of the leaves. I just fertilized these, so I know it's not that, but I've been hitting them pretty hard with fertilizer too every week, like clockwork now since that fungus is gone. This is what are these, Nagamorich, still rocking. Still just full. I pick them every 3-4 days, about probably 30 off here, 40 off here every 3 days. These things are everywhere. They're coming out a little fatter now. They're not as pointed like they're supposed to be, but there's a lot of them. They're all round. Kind of odd. There's just something with the weather, I think, because they're all doing it, every single one. Oh, there's one that's pretty close, but most of them aren't the totally right shape right now. But no biggie, they're hot. This is a brain strain that's really kicking butt. This was the worst one too. I got no room in here. Here's this plant. It's a pretty nice brain strain. This one's coming way up to here now. It's got pods all over. It's got one big fat one hanging on there. It's got they're ripening up nice. This is the truest growing one of the three by far. This one is growing them perfect brain strains. The other ones are a little off shape, don't have quite the nice pimples. They taste the same and the heat is the same, but I don't know if I don't know what's up with them. There's a bunch of them in there. This one's coming back. The leaves are all kind of curled up, but I don't give a damn. I'm just letting it go and it isn't hurting it. It's growing pods all over the place. There's a bunch of them in there. And this is the third one that was always the biggest one, and it's still popping out tons of peppers, but see the shape, it's not quite as distinct. All of them are like that. It's there, it's trying, but it's just not quite as distinct. These are the Naga 7-pods. Still, this one's all leggy and long, and this one is still short and squat, and it's just loaded down there with these things. They're growing really good, putting out new ones, ripening up the ones that are there. Excuse me. This is my Primo back here that still does not want to make a pod. It looks better. All the fungus is kind of gone. I can't really see a little bit on the stemage in there, but not on the leaves. And it's healthy. These flowers just won't quite stick yet. I think they will though. I have faith they're going to grow here. Alright, let me get back here. Trying to make this as quick as I can. This is a Jamaican chocolate Hob strain 4. This one's still just cranking away. Got pods all over it. Got a bunch of big ones starting. They're in all stages of growth. It's kind of like that down in Florida. It doesn't go in waves. It goes just non-stop. You get little ones, medium ones, big ones, ripe ones, and it just keeps on rotating. This is I'll do this one on the end. This is my Douglas. Looks like it's kind of leaning over, but it's not. This one's kind of thinning now. It's still got pods all over it, but the leaves are thinning. See, the leaves are starting to kind of yellow a little. I think it's just cool weather. Seems like certain types are doing that and some aren't, because they're all getting exactly the same food and everything. Got a couple nice Douglas on there. That's the one that tastes like crap. These are a couple fungus Douglas. This Douglas I really like. This is a smooth Douglas, and it was much hotter than that one next to it, and it tasted better. And it's the first Douglas I ever ate, and it just floored my ass. These are both coming back and are going to have pods here pretty soon, I think. They got flowers all over them. We just got to kind of get a little stronger, I think. I'm going to let them go. I just want to get some seeds out of some decent looking pod. This is a Douglas boot cross. This thing's loaded with flowers and it's getting huge. It's like almost it is about eye level right now. And it's just got all kinds of them on here. These don't taste too great, but they sure are nasty looking things. This is a nice one. This is from Matt Freestyle Rolla. He sent me these seeds and it grew pretty damn true, I'll tell you. My nice looking pods. These are my two boots. Look how big these freaking things are. I can't even get them in there. They're stretching all the way up there, all the way over there. That's one. This one almost goes to the screen. This guy. And there is, now it's finally starting to get some really dark green pods on it. Like this. They're really dark. They've never been like that before on this one. Of course they had trouble like all of them. Plants growing like huge, but not doing any growth. This probably got about 50 on it now. This one back in the corner, same thing. It's just spindly ass thing like they always get, and full of pods. Oh, forgot to do these. These are the 7-pod browns. Gotta get back a little bit. These are up there too. These things are getting tall as hell. There's a bunch of new growth on here. New growth and new, nice, mean looking, a little bit bigger than the last batch too, which is good. There are some pretty decent ones in here. Some nice looking, not really brown yet. Oh, there's one hiding down there. And this probably got about 20 on it. This is the second one. This one's always been really healthy. It's just popping them out. Nice tall plants. This one's loaded. And that one back there is a DEFCON 7, what I'm calling DEFCON 7. I know it's just the first year of a cross, accidental cross, but somebody told me that's what I should name it, and I thought it was kind of funny, so whatever. It's a DEFCON 7. Hopefully it grows true next year. It's the one that's brick colored, and the pods, if you notice, are the same as the 7-pod brown, only they're real light. See how light green that thing is? They're all like that. That's how I knew it was going to be something funky. But it also comes out brick colored. It's like a brick red. And these are some, this is the healthiest of all the 7-pod browns that I have. And they come out dark brownish red. So that's a good one. I hope I can get it to grow true, hopefully. Let's go out here real quick. These are getting kind of wasted out here. I had them on this slab, and it cooked them, I think. This one is just not happy. This butch tea, I got 3 butch teas here. This one, not real happy with all the heat. This one is wanting to come back. It's just, look how many flowers are on that plant. It's just packed. There's 100+ flowers on there. Hey, just noticed, first pod. I've been looking at that stupid plant going, man, I'm about over it. Finally, damn thing holds a pod. That's a good sign. That means a lot of them will start holding. This is the other one. This is not happy. They're just not happy. They got too cooked. I think I cooked the roots. It's got a pod on it though, but just not a pretty plant. That's the only one of them butch teas that's doing good. This is the peach Abalokia that had major problems. Came back, and I think I cooked it. It's loaded. It's got probably 40 pods on it plus right now. I'm going to pull tonight. These are this is a Juca toast. Totally toast. This is a Juca toast. This is another Moruga toast. Didn't make it back from the fungus. This one is one of my, these are my overwinters. This one, the ones I cut back to sticks with no leafage on them at all a couple weeks ago. They're leafing out like crazy, but fungus all over them. There's a fungus among us. So I don't give a damn what they do. I don't even care. I'm going to dump them anyhow, no matter what. I'm not keeping them. That's the third one back there. They're all growing like mad. They're just, that crap is all over them. I'm sick of it. This one back here is a 7-pod XL. Not so great. It's got pods all over it, but it's got no leaves. This one, no leaves. Yellow scorpion. It's pumping out pods though. Nice looking scorps. Bright orangish yellow. This one too, same thing, but the plant's just not liking this weather. It's just freaking out. So, pretty nice looking scorpions. Only a few of them have actual tails on them. Not a lot of them do. This is a primo. I would love to just get a pod off of. It's got crap all over it. Flowers all over it. I don't know. I haven't seen a pod show up yet. This is a, what is that? Yellow brain strain that turned red. And that's a Fatale back there. I finally had a pod on that thing. It's been up and down Christ half a dozen times. Finally got a couple pods forming on there, and they look like they might even be the right shape for once. So that's nice. This is a Hobolokia that I'm going to throw in the garbage. This is that little Thai looking pepper. That was a cross that I've been saving for powders. Still pumping them out here and there. New growth, and these are the 3 boots that I have left. This is a white, and a yellow. The yellow I already picked one off, and it's got another one here, and it was just a little one. It was like that big, which, if I can put my finger there, is not very big. But I'll tell you what, it was smoking hot. It burned the hell out. I bit the tip off it. Freaking lit me up. But there's about half dozen on there, and this one, the white boots, actually has a pepper on it. So I'm thinking it's going to be red like Ray's Don Lava. It's pretty light colored. His said his were light colored like that, and that's where I got the plant, and they were red. They went red on them. So no white probably. I'm not holding my hope up on it, but at least there's a bunch of peppers on it. I don't care. A boot's a boot. This one over here doesn't really have too much yet. But that's about it. Got my reapers, aren't even worth showing yet. They're about 2 inches tall maybe. But I guess I'll give you a quick shot of them real quick. What the hell? Here's the baby reapers. I kind of got them too wet, I think, in the beginning. I curled that leaf, and now they're all pretty dried out now, so they're good. These are the ones from the Ukraine. I don't know what the hell they are. Look like annuums, all of them. But they're growing up, and I think sometime this week I will be planting everything. So putting 70 more, 75 more into pellets and see if I can get them to pop and let them start. But otherwise, that's it. I'm going to go, and I'm going to hopefully have another review right behind this. And catch you on the flip side. Thanks for watching.